Hello, welcome to today's 5-Minute Fix. I am Carolyn Tiger and I'm happy to be here with you. Today we're going to talk about what we're finding. It's been interesting with the events going on in Las Vegas recently and the different things that I see scrolling across my Facebook news feed versus my husband's Facebook news feed. And it's interesting because we have hundreds of mutual friends, and so you would think that our feeds would be quite similar. However, they are drastically different. My feed, and this is true of any time, but especially recently, my feed is filled with people pouring out love and kindness and praying for peace on earth and seeking out forgiveness and kindness and love and support for others. And it's just a beautiful thing. It's filled with beautiful thoughts and pictures of family and friends and loving each other. And my husband's feed is filled with news articles and political demonstrations and people who are maybe not as filled with love and kindness. And it's really interesting to me because you find what you're looking for. And if you're not liking what you're finding, then you're probably looking for the wrong things. So I wrote an article recently for my blog. I can't remember what I called it now, but something about looking for the moon. And my children are just so much fun because everywhere we go, they look for the moon and they see the moon everywhere. So it started with my husband taking the kids out to go and see the moon in the night sky, and he pointed it out to them, and then they thought that was so wonderful. So every time we'd go outside, they'd look for the moon, they'd point at it, moon, moon. And then it started, they'd see street lights and think street lights were moons, and they'd see the sun. We had some really hazy days from fires and smoke in the air and stuff, and so the sun would be shining through kind of oddly, and they'd be like, moon, moon, and then we had the eclipse, and wow, you watched the moon cover the sun, and they were saying moon, moon, and it's because the sun looked like the moon. So they find the moon everywhere. They find it in TV programs, movies, books. Everywhere they go, they see the moon because that's what they're looking for. And interestingly enough, everywhere I go, I find happiness and joy and love and great people and wonderful conversations, because that's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm sending out there. And so I guess for today's fix, it's what are you finding? So if you're finding sorrow and sadness and pain and struggle, now I'm not going to say I don't have some of that, but overall, that's not what I find. And if you're finding an abundance of that, then you need to think about what you're looking for. What are you looking for? Are you looking for those things, maybe subconsciously, and not realizing it? Because if that's what's showing up for you, if that's what you're finding, that's what you're actually looking for. Because it's the law of the universe. What you send out comes back to you. So if you're sending out there pain, struggle, fight, everything's hard, then that's what's coming back to you. That's what you're going to find everywhere you go. Those are the people you're going to find. You're going to find like-minded people who are struggling with all those things and that just can't break free, and it's a spiraling downward. And if you're really seeking for love, kindness, support, gratitude, all those high-vibrating emotions and feelings and things, then all of a sudden that's what's going to start manifesting for you. It's going to be what you start finding everywhere you go, whatever you do. That's where you're going to find it. So for today's 5-minute fix, take a moment and discover what it is you're finding, what it is that's coming about for you, left and right, up and down, everywhere you go. What's in your Facebook feed? What's showing up in your email? Email's maybe not quite as good, but Facebook's great because Facebook has algorithms out there that things that you like and comment on, then they say, oh, they like that. And then they automatically send you more things like that. Very, very in line with the universe and how the universe works. So discover what it is that you're bringing about. What are you seeing? What are you finding? And if it's not what you really want to have in your life, then you need to have a paradigm shift and switch. and start changing what you're looking for. Stop looking for those things within yourself, within others, within your community, and start looking for the things that you really do want. Start looking for the moon. Start looking for those positive posts on Facebook. Start looking for those people who are loving and supportive and the kind of person you want to be, not the kind of person you feel like you are right now. So there you go, my friends. I will talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.